In this video, we are going to learn how to calculate the circumference of a circle. Before we do that, we need to define some terminology regarding a circle. The circumference is the perimeter of a circle. If I ask you to calculate the circumference of the circle, we are actually calculating the perimeter of the circle. What is the diameter? The diameter is the length through the center O that touches the 2 points. And then the radius is half of the diameter, or you convert that, the diameter is twice the radius. So to calculate the circumference of a circle, there are two formulas. You either use the diameter or the radius. If you use the diameter, the formula is pi times the diameter. That's simple. If the radius is given, you can put it as 2 times pi times r, because diameter is equal to 2 radius. So they are the same. So either one is fine. So let's look at example 1. Okay, example 1 has a radius of 7 centimeter. So we are going to use the first formula. The first formula is 2 times pi times r. So we are going to do the first formula. So circumference, we write C represent the circumference equals to 2 times pi times r. Now we're going to substitute the r value. So 2 times pi, the radius is 7, so put 7, and you're going to get 14 pi. If you put in your calculator, 14 pi is going to come up to 43.98 centimeter. Okay, I want you to remember this number because we are going to use this number again in example 4. Okay, now we look if the diameter is given. So the formula, when diameter is given, the circumference, capital C, is equal to pi times diameter. So again, pi times 12, because diameter is 12. Put in your calculator, and the answer is going to be 37.7 centimeter. So that is quite easy. Okay? Yes. Now we will proceed to a little bit more challenging question. Okay, now the slight difference that the circumference is given. The circumference is 30 centimeter, and we want to find what is the radius as well as the diameter. Okay, so we use the formula as usual. Circumference equals to pi diameter. You can use 2 times pi times radius is still fine, but we decide to use pi diameter. Now what you do, you're going to swap the equation around. So pi times diameter equals to circumference. You just swap the front to the back and back to the front. Okay, next step, you're going to put whatever values you know. The circumference is 30, so pi times diameter equals to 30. And now to find the diameter is simple. You divide by pi on both sides. The pi will cancel out. So diameter equals to 30 divided by pi. And the answer is going to be 9.55 centimeter. This is the reverse way of calculating the diameter given the circumference. And of course, you need to find the radius. The radius, if you know it's going to be half the diameter, you divide by 2, and the answer is going to be 4.77 centimeter. Okay? Great. Now we shall look at the last question. We are going to find the arc length. The arc length is part of the circumference of the circle, and the angle subtended is 60 degrees. As I told you before, the circumference when the radius is 7, the circumference of the circle when the radius is 7 is 43.98. That is from example 1 we have done previously. Okay, so now we want to calculate this arc length. So with the formula for arc length is this. Okay, you are going to calculate the angle 60 degrees out of the full circle. The full circle is 360, and you multiply by the circumference that you have found before is 43.98. So that is the same as 1 over 6 times 43.98. And the last step you need to do is put in your calculator, and the answer is going to be 7.33 centimeter. Okay, so have a good day everyone, and see you soon.